Hello again, everybody. Zach Attack is here with the Atak Sportz for this Thursday afternoon, January the 9th, 2014. Alright, now a lot of news concerning WWE, of course, the biggest news being the WWE Network. Of course, I posted my thoughts on that on a video on this channel if you haven't seen it yet, about my thoughts on the network. But other things happen on the WWE front, especially involving the Divas. First things first, a was current WWE Diva was released from the company, split from WWE yesterday, being Kaitlyn. Kaitlyn left the WWE. Now but she wasn't fired. I'm hearing that Kaitlyn wants to explore outside sports entertainment, as was stated on WWE's official statement. So that means Kaitlyn's final televised match was last night on Main Event against AJ. The event was shot Tuesday, and AJ posted on Twitter page, sending an emotional farewell to Kaitlyn, saying, "Thank you for letting me be your tryout and being your last match in WWE." They hugged. I don't know if it made air on Main Event, because I didn't watch Main Event, but still. Sad to see Kaitlyn go. Kaitlyn was an okay wrestler. She was pretty good looking. I know a lot of my friends liked her. So I know it'll be very sad for my friends to see her gone. But I know she's doing independent bookings outside of WWE now that she's done with WWE. So they should make appearances. She won't wrestle, maybe to say hi, expos and stuff. So there you go. Kaitlyn officially done with WWE. Now, some tragic but okay news. Tragic but at least good on the front news concerning a WWE legend, WWE Hall of Fame diva, Mae Young. Now, it's reported, I thought she was going to make an appearance on Old School War, but then I overheard on Raw that Mae Young was gravely ill over the holidays, and that she's not doing too well. She was taking off life support today, but she ain't dead. She's still fighting despite not having life support. That's a trooper for you, Mae Young, man. She's a tough bitch. That's all I gotta say about you, Mae Young, man. She's a tough cookie. And I hope she does well, and I hope she has a fast and speedy recovery. So well wishes to you. Get well soon to you, Mae Young. Stay in there, man. Fight on, man. Fight on, man. Now, on with TNA news, specifically my TNA Impact Wrestling preview for this evening, Thursday, January the 8th. The final Impact that was taped, that wasn't live, because next week's Impact is live, which will be Genesis. That means this is also the last one before Genesis next week. Top 5 crashes that must be entered tonight. Speaking of Genesis, top 5, question number 5. Will any new matches be made for Genesis tonight? Well, if you watched my TNA review from last week, I kind of predicted some matches will be made for next week's Genesis. Gail Kim against Madison Rayne for the TNA Knockouts title. And also a match involving James Storm and Gunner. Which will lead to my question number 4. What challenge is James Storm going to hand out to Gunner? Now, James Storm and Gunner's had their problems of late ever since Gunner stole the briefcase from under James Storm's nose in the Feast of Fire with the world title shot. I predicted it last week, and I'll say it again, that James Storm and Gunner will fight in a ladder match for the briefcase. That's what I think the challenge is going to be, that Storm's going to be given to Gunner tonight in Impact. That's what I'm thinking that challenge is going to be. Question number 3. We'll go down a tag match, which could have big title implications. Non-title, of course, as the Bromans, Jesse Goddess and Robbie E, the tag champs, along with the DJ, Zima Iron, boom, 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 will take on Mae Young and Joseph Park / Abyss. Now, these two, I think these two were the last 2 guys in the tag team #1 contenders battle royal that led towards the Bromans winning that and going on the Bound for Glory to get the titles. So, if Joseph Park and Young win, they may be in line to be #1 contenders. Since they beat they would be the champs in non-title. Let's see if they make them bleed. Make them the best. I'm referring to Joseph Park, of course. Question number 2. Who will accept Kurt Angle's open challenge tonight? Now, Kurt Angle, in preparations for a steel cage match against Bobby Roode next week with his career on the line, he's issued an open challenge tonight Open Challenge Steel Cage match. So, there you go with that. Sorry, I did have a phone call there. I took care of that. So, back to my question about Kurt Angle. Is this an open challenge tonight? And it's going to be in a steel cage. Like I said, prepare himself for a steel cage match against Wood for next week with his career on the line. So, we'll see who accepts that open challenge tonight from Kurt Angle tonight in the steel cage in preparations for Genesis. Now, on question number 1. We'll go down in the title unification match involving AJ Styles and Magnus. Now, last week we had Magnus' celebration, his coronation as TNA champion. A new champion was having a celebration ceremony till AJ Styles came out of nowhere and crashed the party. I kind of predicted something like that would happen about AJ Styles pulling what CM Punk did, coming in with a new paper champion's crown and 2 champions and have a unification match. Kind of going to happen with Cena and Punk at SummerSlam 2011 when Punk's storyline left the company. Now, there's a lot of reports going on that AJ Styles is done. You know, I know AJ's making appearances at Ring of Honor. I said in my review last week. There's been rumors that AJ is currently negotiating with TNA, but nothing's set yet. So until AJ is really done with TNA or not, tonight will be AJ's final television appearance in the TNA ring against Magnus tonight. Now, like I said, this is taped. And since his contract wasn't done yet, I think AJ is going to lose this one. Magnus shall retain over AJ. That's my prediction from seeing that this was taped. And also knowing that AJ's contract dispute was still in the air at the time of this taping. So, it still is in the air, per se. So there you go. We'll see what happens with that. I think even if Magnus wins, I bet you Dixie Carter's going to come involved. And of course, Blackstone Spud. I bet you those two will be involved in the matchup for sure when it comes to the ending of the matchup. That is it. TNA Impact Wrestling tonight at 9, 8 Central on Spike TV. That is it for my Atak Sportz for today. See you all later for my TNA Impact Wrestling review. With that in mind, you've all been attacked by the sports news from Zach. Thank you all very much for watching. See you later. Yeah.